You know, I've interviewed hundreds of veterans, and of them, there's probably 2 or 3 people that don't have an interesting story. My name's Tom Graves. I'm a photographer and writer and the author of a new book called Twice Heroes, America's Nisei Veterans of World War II and Korea. And I'll be speaking about the book and reading from the book at the Palo Alto Obon Festival. When I began to learn about the Japanese Americans and their experience leading up to World War II and even after World War II, I was shocked. And the more I learned about it, the more shocked I was that the treatment of a particular people could go on in this country in the mid-20th century. I mean, it's just, for a guy who grew up in New Jersey, is just beyond my comprehension.
Hey, you are so great. Tom, you're such a great speaker.
Oh, thanks.
You're really special.
That was a good one. Apparently, I earned myself a degree, but no one would accept me, so I decided to become a farmer. Then the war started, and they picked us up. I had just leased my farm and bought all new equipment. My parents could not become citizens, and as enemy aliens, expected to be picked up. I was a loyal American. This didn't apply to me, I thought. Curfews started. We had to turn in our radios, and slowly I became concerned. Then the fateful order to the train station, bring only what you can carry. The train took us to Turlock, where the fairground had turned into a barbed wire camp. We shared a horse stall with another family. I still remember that was the lowest point in my life. The internment of Japanese Americans after Pearl Harbor was probably the greatest civil rights violation in this country's history. And it touched every single one of them. So even more than their time in the service and their time in combat, that was what I heard about in every single interview, how it touched them. That they had been interned, that their families were interned while they were serving overseas. And many said that their hope in joining the Army and in fighting as aggressively as they did was to prove that they were full American citizens, and their hope that their families would get better treatment in the internment camps. So we see these little old men and little old women, and with no real sense of what rich lives they've had, what important lessons they can share with us. And so my goals in writing the book are to, first of all, appreciate them for who they are, appreciate them as individuals, appreciate them as what they've done, but also, and then of course to share that message and their lessons with other people, you know, about the internment, about their feelings on the ineffectiveness of war as, you know, solving diplomatic problems. So my message is twofold. One is to honor these individuals. Secondly is to teach others and share their lessons with other people.